Today I'm going to show you how to replace the back camera glass on your Samsung Note 5. This is the same process for the Galaxy S6, the S6 Edge, and the S6 Edge Plus. Basically any phone with the glass back from Samsung. First thing, turn your phone off. You can see our cracked camera lens there. I'm going to use lenses from Bonafide Hardware. They are glass lenses. I bought two just to make sure. They also have the adhesive already installed on the back. Double checking to make sure the lens is glass, taking my cutters and snipping into the glass. You can see the glass shards fall away from the lens. There's a lot of counterfeit sellers out there making plastic lenses that you can fold in half with your hands. Significantly less quality than the glass lenses, much less clear, so make sure that you do have a glass lens. Now before we remove the broken glass, let me show you what optical image stabilization looks like. The most important part of this whole process is making sure that you don't get any glass shards or dust down inside of the phone itself. There's three places that you want to avoid getting glass: around the edges, on the lens itself, and in these little cracks. Any glass shards will stop the image from stabilizing and the lens from focusing. The glass lens itself won't make your images blurry, but if there's glass shards down inside of the camera mechanism itself, your camera will stop functioning because there are movable bits down inside of there. To remove the lens is pretty self-explanatory. We're just going to take my razor blade and tweezers and remove the glass. You want to do this in as big a shards as possible. I did manage to get a lot of dust and shards down inside of there. You want to avoid this if at all possible. The more dust you get down inside of there, the more you risk your lens not focusing when you're done. Also make sure that every single glass shard and glue is off of that little metal frame as well. I'm going to pull out my new lens, remove the plastic protection off the back and the front. Sometimes they ship without the plastic protection, not a big deal. Just make sure that your lens is clean on both sides, the front and the back. I'm going to remove the protection for the adhesive, and you can see here that the lens is just a little bit dirty. I'm going to take a cloth and just kind of rub off that dirt. And make sure that you don't use tissues or paper towel for this because those do have fibers in there that will scratch the glass. Now that the lens is clean, I can twist it around and plop it down into place in the metal housing, making sure that there is no glue or glass shards in the housing itself, because if there is, that little raised point will crack the glass when you press it down into place. So make sure that it's completely smooth inside of that housing before you push the glass down. And be gentle with it because you know it is glass. And there we go, it's installed. It's a pretty simple process. You can see here that it focuses pretty well on my business card as well as near and far distances. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Don't forget to like if this video helped you and subscribe. It does help me out a lot. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you around.